2 years ago. It's been kind of expanded out, like healthcare, education, and then as you can see to your left, we have these smaller home units along the wall back there, and those are the Beam Plus, and those things have just recently came out. Those are more for the consumer-minded person who wants to have something for their house and be able to maybe connect with family in another part of the country and be able to do it without having to travel out there, but still wanting to have that meaningful interaction with them instead of just a phone call. And so being able to get there and experience, them through the screen is the next best thing to being there in person.
Yeah, it's cool. The only thing why do you need to move it around? Like you control where it goes?
Yeah, so it's all done manually. There's no automated system in this. It's not artificial intelligence. It's not a robotic type of thing. It is a, robot per se that it's robotic, but I do all the movement. So I make every choice, and there's nothing that, is going to all of a sudden start lurching forward at people and trying to run people over and stuff.
How fast does it go?
It goes up to 3 miles an hour, I know. Maybe they'll be working on the turbo edition, which could maybe go 4, but that's, neither here nor there.
So I guess the only thing is, so how does it turn? You turn it off from your end?
Yeah, so like you can see behind you, there's a bunch of like the beams on the charging station. So you just dock it when it gets low on battery, and it'll automatically start to charge it up. If it dies on you and you didn't make it back to your charging station, then you've got to have somebody go and grab it.
Is it heavy?
100 pounds.
Oh.
So yeah, it can carry small children and pets on top of it. I wouldn't stand on it, but it's pretty sturdy. It's not going to tip over, and it's pretty solid construction.
Yeah. So what? So have you are you in the office right now? And you guys use this in the office?
Yeah, I'm in Palo Alto right now.
Cool. How long have you guys been around?
So the company was founded in 2011. The first Beam was launched in 2012, and then the Beam Plus just recently came out. And so, the last 2-3 years has really been the kind of time that we've gotten out and kind of put it out there.
And do you actually have any physical employees actually here, or is it all you guys?
Yeah. So there are some employees there. I think they're in blue shirts.
No, I don't need to talk to them. I'm just wondering.
Aaron, the CEO of the company, is there right now.
I was wondering if you guys literally only sent these things.
If what?
No, I was wondering if that would be cool. Like if it was just you guys.
Oh yeah, just like the beams everywhere.
Yeah.
So we opened up a retail store in Palo Alto that is manned by just beams. So if you go there during the day, you'll walk in and it'll just be people on beams.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what is one of these? What's the price point on one of these?
So the BEAMpro is $20,000 total out the door. That includes the device, the charging station, and your first year of service support and warranty. The Beam Plus is $2,000. So quite a big price distinction, but it also serves two different purposes. This is the BEAMpro is more of a commercial and business-minded product, and the other one is definitely more for the consumer and household use cases.
Cool.
Yeah.
And what when you say household, you just it's like having a family member?
Yeah, like a family member, like if you're not going to be, because the batteries are different, this one has an 8-hour battery charge, which is designed for, you're going to be using this a lot, moving around the office, etc. The other one has a 2-hour battery, so you're not going to be able to get as much time out of it, but it's not designed for that. So you are going to have smaller spurts of interaction. If you're going to have somebody come in and visit your house, they're not going to, probably use it for more than 30 minutes to an hour, and then you just go back and charge it up. So it just meets those different kind of needs.
Do you find in an office space people are more likely to talk to you because of it, or less likely, or you're not? What's the social aspects of it at work?
The social aspects in terms of at the office?
Yeah, just seeing it, how people react to it, what.
Yeah, everyone's initial reaction is to be freaked out by it, but you either have the curiosity to go and inspect it and talk to it, and then you realize that it's just a real person who is on the other side, and it's really not that big of a deal. Or I've seen people run away from me because they've gotten so scared. So really, there's just it is a weird thing. It's new technology. Eventually, it'll catch on, and it'll be like second nature talking to one of these. But it definitely is weird. But the way it's designed, the technology helps overcome that initial strange feeling, because the video quality and audio is so crisp and clear. It really creates this kind of communication link
Yeah.
that connects you and I, you know?
And what you're streaming on something really good internet, or like how well does the video function?
Yeah, so the internet speed required is 1 megabit total. It's running, so 500 kbs incoming, 500 outgoing. Right now my specs are 1200, so I'm at 1.2 megs, which really is not a lot if you think about it. My own personal connection is 105 megs, so it's only taking 1% of my bandwidth. That's not a lot of juice to be able to get this kind of quality on the call.
Cool. Appreciate it. Is there anything have you done any special events with them, like something like a unique use case for it? Or?
Yeah, sure. I beamed into Disney World once with these, and so we went to Disney World, and that was really cool because technology, if conventions are one thing, you kind of expect to see things like this, but to someone who's in Florida at Disney World just on vacation, you see a beam rolling through Disneytown, it caused quite a stir. And so there's children running up and like mobbing me and stuff. It was really cool.
Yeah, because I think like this is a way to take the internet and make it offline and online interact.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people might not talk to you if you're just waiting at the bus. But if you're in one of these things, right? Not that you would wait at the bus, but
right. It does promote interaction between people who don't know each other, because it's something that's different, and because it's like you're on this crazy looking robot. It's a topic of conversation right off the bat, and just depending upon how well you talk to people and whatever else, it's really easy to start a conversation and facilitate that. And people very quickly forget that they're talking to the device. They see you through the picture, and it's more of the connection that you have with the person.
Is there any functionality on my end? Like
in terms of like what you have to do or anything?
No, but like, so let's say I want to I don't know.
It's like if you
like
can
a high
control the
five,
aspect of it.
I would just do that.
Yeah, see that. So the only thing that you can do is like pester me, I guess. So when people put their, you know what I mean, like hands on the camera. It's once you're on this for long enough, that is actually pretty annoying. It would be like someone coming up to you in person and doing this to your face. Like you just wouldn't do that, which people don't really understand that it's maybe just a piece of technology that I'm on, but because this is the only way that I have to identify with you in person, if people aren't doing that and messing with me, then it kind of creates this weird, like, I feel violated feeling.
Wow, that's
it's crazy. Psychologically, it's kind of trippy, but that's what happens,
Do you feel like, and you probably feel like when you're on your end, you could go anywhere and not worry, right?
Yeah, essentially. I mean, as long as there's a ramp or something that I can get up to go to the next place, or someone's there to help open an elevator, because this doesn't have extendable arms or anything, I do feel like, I can cruise around and just be part of whatever scene is going on. Now, clearly, it's not the same as being there in person. But if, there's the next best thing, then this is it.
Awesome.